Hey team, welcome to the, where are we? October team splash training. Good evening. So you've heard from Sweet Dawn and Jennifer tonight. Aren't they amazing? And I love to help you get to know your team since we're so spread out, but those are two Abilene girls very close to my heart. Tonight I come to you, guess what? Yeah, follow-ups. So it's usually bookings, recruiting, hostess coaching, or follow-up. But I felt a real need tonight to talk about follow-up because I've had several people just be honest and say, I don't follow up. And I just wonder how many customers that I have that once were somebody else's that didn't follow up. Have you ever been at a party and you're asking, who has Norwex in their home? And somebody says, I do, but I'm just here to find out what I have. I don't even know how to take care of it. Well, guess what? Somebody else sold them that and never followed up with them. And so now you're going to take the time and they're going to be yours. It's crazy. It's just unnecessary, but I'll take it. Just kidding. Who went to the store today? Did anybody go to the store today and buy anything? They had a cashier. You won't hear from your cashier again. They're not going to ask you how you liked your organic Fritos. They're not. But you know what? There's the difference in us. We are a relationship business. We want to offer the utmost in customer service. We want to keep our customers for ourselves and for themselves. We want them to be very happy. So follow-up is the lifeblood of your business. And when you do act like a cashier at a party and thank you and that's it and that's all they ever hear from you, then you are salesy. When you say you don't want to be salesy, that makes you salesy. That makes you just like the cashier at Target that's never going to care again about what's going on with you. And so be the person that cares about them. So it has to be the opposite mindset of, I don't want to be pushy. They don't want to hear from me again. The opposite mindset would be this. I want to care about people. Ask the Lord to help you care more about people. Just care more about them. They don't remember how to wash it. Really, 50% of what you say is forgotten in no time. 70% in 24 hours is forgotten. What did it say, an hour? And then 70% in 24 hours. You know how they always say everybody's got to hear something 2 and 3 times to remember it? It's true. And if they don't hear back from you, they're not going to remember what you said to do if by chance they pull a dryer sheet off one of their cloths. Anyway, they want to know, how do I care for this? It's really a lot of information about Norwex when you're actually telling them about the company and the 1,800 miles and all they can do and what you once did with the paste. And then they get their cloths in. I mean, granted, very, very quick. But when they do, they're like, wait, what'd you say about this? How'd you say to wash this? I don't know. But if they've heard from you, for instance, with a thank you card, the night you got home from the party, you wrote a quick thank you note to them, postcard, 35-cent stamp, and then they're, oh, that card, I can call her. Because you're approachable, because you sent them a thank you card, you followed up. That's my step one. You don't have to do that. Some of them just text. But anyway, the value that we have in people is what sets Norwex apart from everything else. It's not, let me say some lipstick and you be on your way. It's, I want to help you reduce chemicals, and you know they didn't get everything they wanted the first night anyway. They're going to get that in their home, use it, and book a party. That's how you're going to get most of your bookings. Most of my bookings come from follow-up. Okay, not most, but a lot, 40% probably. So we want to value them. We want to be reliable. We want to be their support. We want to be their Norwex consultant. And when you're closing with them, when you're checking them out, tell them. You know, if they say, no, I don't want to book a party. No, I could never see myself doing this. Yeah, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to try it. Let me get it in my hands. We'll see what happens. Then you need to value them and just say, well, that's okay if you don't want to do those things, but I want to be your consultant and I want to make sure you love this stuff. That's all you have to do. They're going to remember that. And make sure your name's on the back of that catalog and let them take it with them and remind them, my name's on the back of that catalog if you ever need me, but you're going to hear from me. And when you say that, you're going to hear from me, The last thing you want to be is a liar. You look bad, the company looks bad, but it's some accountability, isn't it? When you say you're going to hear from me, would you rather I text you or call you? Anyway, that's why they're going to rebook with you, or book and rebook with you. It's amazing to me that people look at me like I'm crazy when we talk about repeat hostesses. I mean, there's no way I would have 8 parties a month if I didn't have repeat hostesses. When you're closing out someone's party, like today, then I told the lady yesterday, hey, we should do this again in the spring. You rocked at this. And it already puts it in her head to be doing a spring one. So I think that's a great idea for bookings. So I use the postcard. I use Project Broadcast. Some of you are not in a position yet to do that, but when you are, it's going to be money. It's 500 texts a month for $10. So if you decide you want to start using that, that's what I use now. But when I didn't have as many customers, I didn't use it. Anyway, if you're paying for Office Suite, that email, they get it once a month. It doesn't count as your follow-up because it's generic to everybody. But isn't it nice that Norwex lets them hear from you? They do that for you. It's awesome. So anyway, I mean, it is awesome, but it's not personal. It's not personal about them or you, so that doesn't count. A text, an email, a phone call, and other things can count. Follow up. Let me tell you the story. This lady, Belinda Ellsworth, said in one of her trainings, she said, gosh, someone asked her, so have you heard of, we're going to say Norwex. She didn't say, she's just talking direct sales in general. So have you heard of Norwex? Yeah, I got, no, she asked if she wanted to go with her to a party. That's what it was, sorry. And she said, no, I'm not doing those parties anymore. And she said, why not? It's good stuff. And she said, no, I went. I spent 2 hours. I spent $200. I felt like I really bonded with the girl, and I've never heard a word from her. Not a word from her. That spoke volumes to me because I don't want to be that girl. I don't want to be the one that took her $200 and she never heard from me again to check on her. Now, it's fairly easy to do. Norwex will do it for you in the back office if you say you want to do the 222. That's 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. I changed mine up at first, and since I do a postcard where it says, please call me if you have any questions. Well, it says, nice to meet you. Thanks for your order. Please call me if you have any questions, and I am ready to party when you are for free Norwex. So I've already asked them again if they want to book a party. They're going to have this stuff in their home soon. They may change their mind. But they've got this postcard, and it's got my phone number on it and my website on it. So they got that before they ever got their order, okay? And then I send another one at 20 days, which is basically 3 weeks. They've got it. They should have gotten it out of the package, and they should have used it. And that text asks them, I hope you've been able to use it. Do you have any questions? Here are the laundering instructions. And you add a little picture of the laundering instructions, and I'll post those here if you like. And then I wait. So that's 3 weeks. And then I wait 50 days. So I'm almost 2 months because they have a 60-day money-back guarantee. And on that one, I will ask them again if they're ready to party, if they have any questions, if they need any more Norwex. And then again, at 5 months, I send them another one that just asks if they had thought about joining my team. And so that is just my system. But the main thing is get a system. If you want to do 222, if you want to do 1 week, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, however you want to do it, just let them hear from you. And when my people tell your people, oh, you didn't get that picture of launder instructions? And they're going to say, no, I never heard, sorry, I shouldn't say that was yours, but someone else's. I never heard from mine. Guess what? Yeah, you do not want to give up your customers because you didn't take the time to follow up. Now, do a power hour. Do Monday mornings for 30 minutes. You're going to text every single person that you partied with the week before. However you do it, you can fit it in. It's very, very important. You need to be their Norwex lady. So That is what I have to say on follow-up. I know that it's hard. It doesn't mean you have to sit there and talk on the phone and listen to all their problems. It can be a text. It can be a postcard. It can be a quick call. Now, I have some older ladies that still have landlines, and I have to take the time to call them to make sure. And every time they say, thank you so much for checking on me. And a lot of times, even on the text, they'll say, thanks for checking, I love it, or whatever, and ignore my question about the party. But anyway, get a system, get a follow-up system. Now in the comments, I would like for you to post your plan for a follow-up system. And I am so delighted that you were here tonight. See you in a minute.